Act 1, Scene 3. Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Okay.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell, and sister, as the winds give benefit, and convoy its assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that? Laertes. For Hamlet and the trifling of favourers hold it a fashion and toy in the blood, a violet in the youth of primary nature, forward not permanent, sweet not lasting, the perfume and supplement of a minute no more. Ophelia, no more but so.
Laertes. Think it no more, for nature crescent does not grow alone, enthused in bulk, but as this temple waxes, this inward service of the mind and soul grows wide withal. Perhaps he loves you now, and now no soul, no codicil dulls besmirch the virtue of his will, but you must fear his greatness weight. His will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for himself, for on his choice depends the safety and health of this whole state, and therefore must his choice be circumscribed unto the voice of yielding of that body, whereof he is the head. Then if he says he loves you, it fits your wisdom so far to believe it.
Ophelia. I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchmen to my heart. But good my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whilst like a puffed and reckless libertine, himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and recks not his own reed.
As he in his particular act and place may give his saying deed, which is no further than the main voice of Denmark goes withal. Then wait what loss your honor may sustain, if with too credent ear you list his songs, or lose your heart, or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, out of the shot and danger of desire. The chariest maid is prodigal enough. If she unmasks her beauty to the moon, virtue itself scapes not calumnious strokes. The canker galls the infants of the spring, too oft before their buttons be disclosed. And in the morn and liquid dew of youth, contagious blasphemous and the most imminent. Be wary then. Safety lies in fear. Best safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though no one else near. I stay too long, but here my father comes. Enter Polonius. A double blessing is a double grace. Occasion smiles upon a second leave.
Polonius.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard, for shame. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for. There my blessing with thee. And these few precepts in thy memory, look thy character, give thy thoughts no tongue. Not any proportion thought his act, be thy familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast and their adoption tried, gravel them to thy soul with hops of steel, but do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new hatched, unfledged comrade. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in bear that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure. But reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy.
Laertes. Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord. The time invites you. Go, your servants tend. Laertes. Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said to you.
Ophelia, 'tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Laertes. Farewell. Polonius. Wasn't it, Ophelia? What is it, Ophelia, he hath said to you?
Please you something touching the Lord Hamlet. Mary will be thought, 'tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you and yourself. Have your audience been most free and bounteous, if it be so as so 'tis put on me. And that in way of caution I must tell you, you do not understand yourself so clearly, as it behooves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me the truth. Ophelia. He hath my lord of late made many tenders of his affection to me. Polonius. Affection? Poof! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstances. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them? Ophelia. I do not know, my lord. What should I think? Polonius. Marry, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby, that you have ta'en these tenders for true pay, which are not stirring. Tender yourself more deeply, or not to crack the wind of the poor phrase. Running in thus, you'll tender me a fool. Ophelia. My lord, he hath importuned me with love in honorable fashion. Polonius. Ay, fashion you may call it. Go to. Ophelia. And hath given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven. Polonius. I springs to catch woodcocks. I do know when the blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows these blades, daughter. Giving me more light than heat, extinct in both, even in their promise. As it is a making, you must not take for fire. From this time, be something scanter of your maiden presence. Set your entreatments at a higher rate than a command to party. For Lord Hamlet believes so much in him, that he is young, and with a larger tether may he walk, than may be given in you. In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows, for they are brokers, not of that dye with their investments show, but mere implorators of unholy suits, breathing like sanctified and pious bawds, the better to beguile. This is for all. I will not in plain terms from this time forth have you so slander any moment leisure, as to give words to talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to't, I charge you. Come your ways. I shall obey, my lord.